coming in from the Calcutta High Court, where pro-Congress lawyers of the court surrounded P Chidambaram when in fact he was there for the Metro Dairy case. The lawyers questioned as to why P Chidambaram was fighting for the accused in the Metro Dairy corruption case filed by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. My colleague Tanushree now joins me live on the broadcast for more on this. Tanushree, this is something that Mr. Chidambaram probably would not have really expected. What can you tell us about this particular incident that came out of the Calcutta High Court? All right, we seem to have lost that link with Tanushree. We'll try and reconnect with her. In fact, these are visuals from outside the courtroom there in Calcutta. And this happened when P Chidambaram was there at the Calcutta High Court trying to actually fight for the accused in the Metro Dairy corruption case. This case was filed by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, and pro-Congress lawyers of the court, in fact, gherowed him and questioned him as to why is he going ahead and fighting this particular case. These are very, very dramatic visuals that we are bringing to you on your screens. All of this coming out of the Calcutta High Court. In fact, Tanushree is back with me on the broadcast. Tanushree, I was mentioning this is something that even Mr. Chidambaram might not just have expected. These are very, very dramatic visuals. Just take us through what really ensued.
Well, yes, certainly Mr. P Chidambaram might not have expected such a scene in front of Calcutta High Court's main gate. Now, today the matter of Metro Dairy had come up in Calcutta High Court, and P Chidambaram, who is a very senior advocate, he was representing the accused side. Now, the Congress advocates in Calcutta High Court, they showed him black flags, and their question was just one, that when the leader of opposition in Parliament, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who's an MP, and also the state president of Congress in West Bengal, had filed a case against the state government in the Metro Dairy case. It was the Congress claim it is a very big scam, the Metro Dairy scam. When Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who's part of the Congress and the leader of opposition, is filing a case, how come Mr. P Chidambaram, who is also part of the Congress, is fighting against the Congress? This is the question that the Congress advocates over here were questioning. Now, we do know that in 2021, the CBI had stated in Calcutta High Court that they're ready to probe the Metro Dairy case if it is ordered. And we do know that the West Bengal government had sold the 47% stake of Metro Dairy to one private company. And that was basically where the Congress has stated that there has been a huge scam, and that is what a PIL had been filed by the Congress, by the leader of opposition, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, and that case had come up in Calcutta High Court today.
Tanushree, thank you so much for joining me with all those details. Like we've been mentioning, and Tanushree just spoke about the kind of drama that really ensued from outside the Calcutta High Court. In fact, it's Congress against Congress, and Congress leaders and also the lawyers not very happy about P Chidambaram fighting that particular case. That has in fact been presented in the court by another Congress veteran, Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary.